What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, friends and fam. Market up or down? The market was down today. Pretty big down day for the market overall. Big picture, we're just going sideways. All right, no reason to freak out. Let's check out the brokerage account. Here you see we have Voya, which we've already documented from a previous day, but the order still has one share left on it. That's why it's still up here. But on a market down day, we did sell J&J 147.11. Let's get the spreadsheet up to date. What am I going to say next? Most people quit watching, but if you've been here a while, what am I going to say next? The market does not have to go up for you to make money, and we're going to grind and outperform. 236 here on the month so far. That takes us over our goal, so we need to put $10 into investing. And I did a little bit of a switch for my kids' account. We'll just talk about it here. But high yield, added the QQQY. The main reason is because the XYLD pays at the end of the month, but there are months when it doesn't pay because it's a different schedule, right? So we've got the $10. We're going off the actual targets here, so it looks like our S&P 500 is actually under our target of 50, so that's where the money will go. And we want to buy. And it looks like we have $5 just chilling, so we're going to use that and the 19 cents. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice? Wait a minute. So I can't put the, am I hitting the wrong button? You can't do pennies anymore? All right, well, we'll just do 15, I guess. But we'll get that going, and you can see that straight up. We'll get some in during the dip, buy the dip, and you'll see now that our weighting should improve after that order fills tomorrow. So back to the regularly scheduled program. And remember, big picture, we are trying to take some money out of here. We over 6 times our money in 1 year. We're going to do that again going into the new year. We'll get a double payment here, and we're looking for our first month over $2. Once that happens, this will become a cash flow machine officially. We have a $10 a week deposit going in, but we will start to do withdrawals. Now, being I'm showing you folks on the tax advantage account, we'll just adjust the deposits. So we'll have to have a bigger goal here, probably do likely 50. So we'll grind this up to 450, and then it'll be 50 at a time instead of 20. No big deal. Our account here is getting bigger, so it should still happen at kind of the same frequency. It'll just be bigger dumps of money. So very good news. We sold some stuff. If we look at the brokerage account, we do have a lot of cash, $330. The market was way down today. So the next part of our trading plan is to look at screener. Now remember, we want to prioritize stocks that we already own. We want to go from smallest to largest. I haven't looked at the screener, but smallest is Dino and POR and XOM. So if we can see those, we should be looking at those. Dino is not on there. We look for POR. All these advertisements. There's POR. Now we got to make sure that it still fits the guidelines of the trading plan, right? So let's take a look here. PEs are good. Dividends solid. Debt is reasonable. 42.54. I don't care that it continues to go down. Remember, we try to keep our position sizing to 1% of the total account. So only one share this time. And we've held it for a little while. That's okay. That's not of my concern. What we're doing now is we're using math as our market advantage. And to illustrate that, you can see here, if you add these up, divide by 2, your average is $44.51. When we add this other share, our average goes down to $43.85. Make sense? We only have one day trade, and this is a really funky one here. But POR, we need to cancel our sell order. Okay. Go in and put a new order in. Shows we do have one day trade. If we get smacked on the hand, I guess we just do. First trigger's a second. We're going to go ahead and put a round trip order in. I believe the brokerage messed up. They didn't ask me. And if it works out funky, then it just does. No, we don't want this. We want POR. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can we cancel this leg? Delete. Delete the whole thing. That's fine with me. Delete. I guess it just hides it. What? We gotta hide it now. Delete. Why would you want to hide it? Come on, Schwab. Get your stuff together. This is nonsense. You got all these smart people watching YouTube on the clock. Trust me, I know I came from corporate world. All right, 42.54. Is that what we had from the other screen? It is. So now we add these up, divide by 3 to get an average. Take that number times 1.01, and that is the sell target that I like. Pause the video, do that math for yourself. And what you'll notice is now we're selling it for a lower price. So as this stock continues to trend down, we have better odds of selling out. Good till cancel with extended hours always. And this makes it easy. With only one day trade, everything else will just be a one-sided order here as we go back to the main screen. So XOM was the next one. We have $288. So let's see if it's on the screener. Naturally, the computer doesn't want to play along. It's not on the screener. All right, so let's fire up the next one. We got Voya, which I would like to avoid because the math gets a little wonky since we already sold part of it. So we'll skip that one. CE, OMC, and NUS. There's OMC. What about CE? Can we get a CE? CE is not on here. Okay. OMC is the next one up. And let's take a look. Omnicom. Dividends steady and reasonable. PEs are under our limits. Debt is high, but under our limits here. So 84.63. And this one dropped a lot, but it still fits the system, right? So don't overthink it. If it's on the list, it still gets a bid. Very simple. Notice I didn't go through my universe of stocks yet. We didn't try to cherry pick. Just like Forrest Gump, we're going back to get our buddies. Okay? We're worried about stocks that we already own first. It's very tempting if you bought a stock and it went down to avoid that stock because, there we go, OMC. You would rather have a better odds at getting something that's going up. But every time you get a new position, it's only a 50-50. It can go up or down. Nobody knows. Here we're just going to buy one share to keep it under 1% of our account. We can't put a sell order in, remember? 84.63, limit good till cancel with extended hours. And we'll send it. Put the right price? It was. All right, NUS is the last one. We have $200 left. Let's see if we can put it to work. And I'm not scared that the market was down big today. That is not a concern to me at all. I'm following a rules-based system that just keeps me in flow with the markets. All right, so now NUS is not on here. Now we're looking for our universe of stocks. And the first one we have here is Brown-Forman. PEs are too high immediately, which is usually the case. It's a high-quality company. But we'll still check. It didn't cost nothing to check. We got Lockheed Martin here. PEs are too high for me. It's close, though. It's very close. All right. Page 2. PepsiCo was my favorite stock. And I will pay up to a 22 for this one. So PEs fit. Dividends are good. Debt is high, but reasonable. 145.40. Do we have enough? Oh, bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh. Well, I'm always multitasking, so it's time to get on to the next thing. We got to wrap this up here. Let's just put it in here. It looks like we're a little bit out of order. Not the end of the world. We need the stuff to sell. I'm always happy when I get an opportunity to buy this stock because it's my favorite stock. I have a lot of confidence that it's going to be fine over the long run. 145.40 on the price. And we're back in. You've seen me flip it on the channel. It doesn't always have a high frequency to come onto the screener, but when it does, I gravitate towards it. That's why I look for the highest quality of companies. Most people, when they start off, will go towards PE ratio because they think that is the best value. But the strength and stability of the company is a huge thing. 45.40. So it's up in the after hours. We're going to use the closing print. It's the same for me as it is for you. We're looking at the same thing here. Limit order. Good till cancel extended hours. And ship it. We got $58.14. Let's see if we can get into something else. Not saving any money. Okay. If I can put it in intelligently, I want to put all the money to use. We're still looking for stocks that are in our universe. So as we come through here, there's one. This is a Dow stock. Verizon. And you can see if you add these up, divide by 2, it's just barely over, isn't it? 1678 plus, no, it's not. We good, we're solid. Yeah, it's a 12.5. Dividends steady, and debt is high, but under the limits. 38.92. If you don't know anything about Dow, check it out. Increase your knowledge. A little short term here. I hope I got it right. We'll double check. Remember, only one share. I'm trying to keep things under control. I hate to keep going back. 38.92 because the computer is working very slow, but they can't hold me back. I'm bound and determined to succeed. Gonna push. This is the push. It's not comfortable. 38.92 here. Remember, we're out of day trades. Just a buy order here. We'll have to get the sell orders and another day. Looks like it's trading up in the after hours. I always use the closing print. It's the same for me as it is for you. Limit order good till cancel extended hours. And put the order in. All right. Now we have 20 bucks, I think. 19 something. 19.22. I'm not saving any money. If there's something here under 20, we'll take it. Price. Under 20 bucks. What's on the list? All right, this is what we have. Okay. I don't care too much about the price, but we can put the most in right here with Wendy's. Ugh. Let's take a look. Immediately, PEs are too high. Done. That's how quickly you can evaluate these. Next highest price is Steelcase. I see 4Ds. So we got dividends, low debt, reasonable PEs, 1120 SCS. It's always fun to have a lower share price stock on the list too, because we have a $10 deposit. Over time, you should increase your deposit, but you should make sure that you don't have any debt of any kind and you have your emergency fund in place. If you don't have those things, you may think you are getting ahead, but you are really setting yourself up for disaster. So $10 deposit until then is my humble recommendation. And you have to understand that you're not going to make money when you don't know what you're doing. Limit order good till cancel, extended hours. And it takes time to learn this stuff, you know. All right, we got $8 left. I believe the last stock was only $5, so we're still going. We're not even saving that little amount. My job is to put money to work in the most intelligent way I can, and then the rest of it is in the hands of the markets. We have Capital Federal Financial Bank for $5. Huh. Not of a high quality for financial assets, but if it fits the plan, which it doesn't, PEs are too high, especially for banks. Banks traditionally have a lower PE. So that's what we have for today's video. Remember, have a trading plan. Make sure it's written down. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You can speed up your learning by going back and watching all the videos. There's almost 1,000 videos out there now. So do yourself, your future self, a favor. And if you have downtime, go watch them. They can help speed up your learning curve. Also, remember, this is just what I do. I'm sharing my journey as a normal working stiff. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a licensed anything. So this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, all that. You're grown. Do your own thing. And big picture, since that won't load, big picture is we've increased our passive flow today by putting money into investing. Our goal for the month for trading is $16 or $15 now. The account went down, but 1% of the total account. If you do 1% of your total account every month, you'll way outperform the markets over long periods of time. That is the goal. That's the thing. And if you're still here, make sure you leave me a like. Make sure you're subscribed. And share this with your friends. They need to know. It may be a little uncomfortable because most broke people think they're doing okay. They are not. But if you know somebody that maybe has interest, spread the word. And we're going to catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.